Spin a bag, cut a check, spin a bag, bar up, bar up, bar up, bar up, cut a check, spin a bag, cut a check, spin a bag, bar up, bar up, bar up, bar up, sell shots all summer, sell shots all summer, coming live, shots all summer, sell shots all summer, blue rags all summer, sell shirts all summer.
Turkey Chef, what's up, cuz?
Well, shit, man.
Hey.
If y'all don't put it out, I'm about to put it out myself and film a video.
At the Roosevelt on Saturday.
By myself.
At the pool, jumping off the balcony.
Yep. I'm just gonna leak it.
Hey, cuz.
You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game. First of all, we got to establish this. Rest in peace to Nip.
Yes.
We thankful for all the knowledge you gave us, all the hustle you gave us. Hussle, man, listen, man. You proud about what's going on right now. You proud. You seeing this? It's never going to stop. The marathon continue, man. And
talk that shit.
we just thankful, man. Like all the information, all the knowledge. Professor, like I told Sam, Professor Nip, Professor Hussle. You know what I mean? You got BH and you got PH, Professor Hussle, right? We're going to establish that. But what's important is prolific, right? I don't think people understand that, right? Bino, when I see you, I still think about, 2016, Slauson Boys 2, Clarity to Feel. When you first jumped out there, And you know what's crazy? You was on some strong songs.
Yeah.
Baby, you wasn't on the Clarity, you wasn't on Bino, you just stepped right in and you was carrying yours.
Yeah.
And then 2017, you and Nip, No Pressure, y'all come out with y'all tape. So really prolific, this y'all second, piece together.
Yeah,
this y'all second, this you and Nip's second project. But I'm sitting here and I'm saying to myself like, damn, I wish I was in the studio for this. When Prolific was made, when y'all was in there making this project, right? How was the energy in there, and how was your mindset? What was the direction? Like, how did y'all even walk into the whole Prolific project?
It's funny because we was actually working on Prolific before we was working on No Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
We was, dealing with some things at the time, relationship shit. And so we really wanted to make an album kind of, more for women type, So we was targeting that. And I felt like Hussle was really kind of experimenting, with the idea of a project like that. But one day we got in the studio, made this song, None of This, off No Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
And we just caught like that street bounce, bro. That's like a real heavy street anthem. So we just ran with that wave and then ran with No Pressure. But at the time, we was gonna call it Single for the Summer. Like that's how we was feeling type shit.
Y'all was like, we having it out here.
We was gonna call it that. Yeah, we was Single for the Summer. We was just on them vibes. And we was just locked in the studio 90 days. Rented out No Name Studios. We was sleeping in that bitch. So we had producers in there, like the whole nine, engineers. We just, everything working around us. And yeah.
But how did you?
Hold on, let me say this. Being the fact that this ain't some shit that, we took a bunch of Nipsey verses and just put them together. And no, this is something that Nipsey actually curated. You feel what I'm saying?
Sequence this
right?
shit.
Top to bottom, everything.
Why y'all take so long to put it out though? And why is right now the time?
I feel like, it just, none of us was really in the headspace to even think about this music for a long time, I'd say. It's, big bro, Sam, he was ready, and everybody was, I feel like did a good job with, just respecting the music, and respecting the timing. And when he was ready, we was ready, easy call, we right there with him, so, yeah.
Hussle, like, when you think about Hussle, right? Think about the movements, the way he was moving in the studio, the way y'all was connecting together to create this shit, right? When you be walking to the studio these days, how do you deal with that?
It's like, bro, I'm a rapper, you feel me? Ain't nothing I could do in this shit without thinking about bro, you feel me? And so, whether it's rightfully so or not, I carry myself like I got a legacy, to make sure I uphold the standard.
Sam, how do you, when I think about a solid foundation, when I think about brotherhood, I think about Marathon, All Money, I think, cause I see y'all and like, I was telling the one brother, it was like, Everybody's chipping in to play whatever part need to be played. Y'all like AP all purpose. Ain't nobody tripping. I ain't too cool. You can see BH and they flipping. Everybody, just adding a hand. How do y'all keep the foundation so solid, man, after all these years?
I think for our team, it's really like family, friends, people that have been around Hussle and had a personal relationship with Hussle. Really how my relationship started with damn near the whole team is because of how close they were with my brother. So, I always appreciated them to the most, and I think just with the movement and what bro was trying to do, what we was doing, the whole team was kind of like, from the beginning, putting posters up and passing mixtapes out, helping each other record. So it started like that. So I think from the beginning, the people that are around to this day have are invested, on a emotional and spiritual level, just as friends, to come from the bottom. I think so. For me, it's like from the outside looking in, maybe like, damn, when it started like that. That's how the bond was formed, and just on business and grinding and hard work. There's so many different other obstacles that this team has been through on some street shit and on like big certain situations where niggas took a stand and was like, man, listen, whatever happened, we here with the shit. So through the ups and downs, when business or positive things happen, I think everybody remembers and appreciates even the opportunity. So it's like it's a chip on a nigga's shoulder and an obligation for everybody to go hard. And it ain't no egos. Everybody gonna play the position that needs to be played collectively. And that's why I think the unit was even formed like that. It's because everybody was an asset and everybody helped each other, and that's why we was able to be successful. And Hussle led by example. So you see Hussle putting up posters and recording himself, it just supercharged everybody else to do the same and contribute.
BH, like, when you hear prolific, what do you think about?
Shit, a lot come to my mind, just like, just everything, like, all the shit we've been through, where we at now, like, bro, how I know I gotta go hard. So I'm saying, like, just, go.
Sam, right? I lost a son to gun violence, right? And, people like me and you, we kind of out in the limelight, you know what I mean? In the forefront. People know us. You lost a brother to gun violence. We lost Nipsey Hussle to gun violence. But it's a lot of people that go through the same stuff that we go through, right? But they not in the limelight. They suffer more in the background, you know what I mean? And what do you do to get through what you've been through? You know what I mean? For me, I know I have a bunch of 3-minute outbursts. You never know when they gonna come. I could be at the mall, see a dude walk past with his son. I could be at the airport. I could be at a restaurant, see somebody that's sitting down eating with his sons. And you know what I mean? I just have a 3-minute outburst where as though I just let the shit flow. And then after it's done, there's always chin up and chest out.
Right.
But for you and somebody looking at you wondering, damn, I wonder how he could get through it. Because people always say that to me, Gillie, how you get through it? How you get through it?
Man, it's hard, I think. Just, and condolences too, bro. Man, I think just day by day. And then for me, understanding that life in the world is not to be understood on a human level. I think it's for me to, the only thing that kind of like helps me day by day, but thinking you understand everything or you thought you understood everything, it'll have you fucked up. just cause shit don't make sense. But I think, just knowing, man, we all gotta go. And I think just shit that niggas go through, man, it's easy to put so much weight on this life, but taking in perspective, taking a step back, the nigga gotta go at some time. So the best thing you could do is leave your mark. You know, and when we was all young, when you're young and trying to figure it out, that's the mentality, like, man, shit, fuck it, 20, 25, 40, whatever, we gotta do something. So that's the kind of thing that helps me push through, is knowing that, man, we all gonna leave, and what do you do when you here? And when I look back at the legacy and the things that bro has done and the multiple people that he touched, it always gives me a little bit of peace. Selfishly, I'll never be at peace because that's my brother and I miss him so much, but just the little bit of peace is he always used to speak to us about him wanting to, leave his mark and inspire others. And so to see him like just on such a grand level, I always smile and be like, man, this is what he wanted to do. So that's one of the things that helps me a little bit.
Bino.
Today's episode comes from Square, the business platform that helps sellers become neighborhood favorites. Whether you're gearing up for busy season or just trying to keep up with everyday demand, Square keeps your business running smoothly. From payments and POSs to online orders, inventory, staff, and more, all in one place so you can focus on your customers and not your to-do list. Ready to grow or streamline how you run things? Square is offering listeners up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up. Square.com/go/MDWOG. Again, that's Square.com/go/MDWOG. Start with Square and build a setup that grows with your business. Square brings payments, POS, inventory, staff, online sales together in one system so business owners don't have to juggle a bunch of tools. Their hardware and software are designed to be easy to use so day-to-day operations feel simpler. Square works whether you're just starting out or you're growing from one location to many. You can sell online, in-store, or both, and customize your setup as your business evolves. Square helps you run business more smoothly, bring payments, operation, and insights together in one place so you're ready for whatever's next. Right now, listeners can get up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up to Square.com/go/MDWOG. That's Square.com/go/MDWOG. Get started with Square. Build a setup that works the way you do. Square.
This episode of Man Osworth King is brought to you by DraftKings Sports. This summer, the Cup is taking over the U.S. and only DraftKings has you covered every step of the way. The DraftKings Sports app is now available in all 50 states, including all markets, bringing the game straight to your fingertips wherever you are. From Florida, Texas, California, it don't matter. You're in on the excitement at the speed of sports. Follow every group stage upset, every knockout round thriller, every stoppage time moment that flips the whole tournament. Sweat all the matchups you love in real time with a seamless experience built for the world's biggest stage. No matter where you're watching, you're always connected and in game with one app. New DraftKings customers sign up right now. Use code Gillie. Spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's code Gillie in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Put it on and wear it right.
I need to know, like, I got to, because, when you homeboys and you brothers and you in the studio, it's always some competitiveness. Because back in the day, I used to run circles around him in the studio. You know what I'm saying? When I was spitting, when I used to be spitting on the mic, I used to run the circles around him and be like, man, I got to do my verse over. So doing this.
Fuck out of here.
Oh, now you don't know. When I've taught you, all right, you be capping. So he always used to go back and do it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and stay in the studio. I'm going to do and then the next day I come and the verse done over. what songs, because I know it, what songs on Prolific was it like, It probably was like, You probably was like, What songs was that where things had to be changed, or let me go do that verse over?
Man, it really wasn't none of that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Whenever I was with Nip, especially working on this project, it was an easy call. Like it's one song where I was kind of feeling like I was a little pressured up because it's like the verse we going back and forth. So it's like, damn, nigga going back and forth with Nip. You know what I'm saying? The nigga I couldn't say no bullshit. Like, so it's like, it's one of them. He go in the booth, come out. I go in the booth. 2 bars, 4 bars here. You know what I'm saying? So that motherfucker, that's one of my favorite ones. Like, but yeah, I'd say that when I was real like overly conscious of what the fuck I was talking about for sure.
Yeah, but how did it, like y'all been in the studio for years. Yeah. Like how was it still there? Like, oh man, like nervousness, like how was that still there? Like,
well, just because,
what was Bro Aura?
I just feel like I had so much respect for Bro and his catalog, you know what I'm saying? And just, I learn something from Bro every day. So it's like, the sensei, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of gonna look at him like that or kind of wanna, you know what I'm saying, just present, you feel me? Like whatever you come up with.
What's your favorite song on Prolific though? If you only get, come on, just one. Don't try to. I'm gonna give you 2. Go ahead.
All right, cool. I just want to know. And, it's hard, bro. It's hard to even do 2. I'm gonna say situations when I was just talking about.
Man, that's major. Now, I was in the studio, like, with Sam and them about like 3 months ago. Came to the studio, I was writing some stuff for BH, right? So just to see how I'm a ghostwriter on the low. So just to see how, you know what I mean? Because I'm like, damn, he ain't called me for this. He usually call me though, I need some, but even though it was years ago, that's before I started writing for people. But like, how did All Summers come about?
Man, I don't know what the hell got into us that day, bro. We was just in that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like summertime, we at the Roosevelt. You know what I'm saying, by the pool, chilling, drinking, 42, you know what I'm saying, playing the shit we working on at the time, like, and shit, Nip, just known for the silk Versace, you know what I'm saying, bro, like we just wanted to pop our shit one time, man. You know what I'm saying, that beat just brought that energy in. You know what I'm saying, we got my nigga Hoggy came with that, you know what I'm saying, it's just like, that's just one of them ones, like, I feel like that's gonna be like just a West Coast classic.
What was your mindset going into that, Hog? What was your mindset when you stepping in that booth?
You know me, like, I always just kick back, and I already know Hussle gonna come with an alley-oop. So you already know, like, just wait, cuz. So Hussle, like, when he hear a record or he feel a vibe, like, all right, Hog, this for you. I be like, all right, on her. I get in there and do my thing. He know I'm gonna put my little Bino know, and then I just do my little, you know what I'm saying, and that's it.
How was it like being in the studio with Hussle though? Like, how was the energy?
Man, I can answer that. It was incredible. I was in the studio.
We was in this room right here. Nigga, this shit was like some other shit.
In this room right here?
What?
Well, no, we wasn't in the room like this though when I went to the studio. It was like 2009. We pulled up to like it was like a house or something. It had a studio in it or something. Yeah, but he was playing records back then and he was talking that shit. Talking that shit. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah, you was in the pen, man.
Nip would have brought me out of retirement if I'm telling you, I'd have probably stepped it back in the booth. I'd have jumped that back in the booth because he was talking. Because I know all his raps, so I'd have been like, damn.
Nip wouldn't have put $1 behind you. You'd have came home.
No, if he'd have jumped in the booth before.
Nip would have been like, this nigga rapping like it's 1988, man.
No, because I knew the cadence based off of a bunch of raps I knew of his, so I'd have just ran with the cadence and then slid right up in there.
You'd have been a fake West Coast nigga. They'd have beat you the fuck up, sent you back to Philly.
No, I'd have blended right in.
All out there on neighborhood.
I'd have blended in.
Somebody get the gun, cuz.
I'd have blended.
Go back home, niggas.
I'd have blended in. Sam knew I'd have been cool. Sam, how do it feel, right? How do it feel to see like the education that your brother, right? Hussle put on the world. Like, it ain't just like he just, left some music. No, he left culture, he left art, he left education. Like, how do it feel to know like people is like, he really like, he's got people that, you know, not just wear the clothes, not just buy the food, not just listen to them. They really locked in. Like, is it this whole?
And he sold the album for $100.
Yeah. That was crazy. I was in the joint when that happened. Like just to be able to, just this leadership and this understanding to be a part of that community, the marathon community. It's not just about like no shirt. No, it's people that's like, this will motivate me. This is my family. How do it feel?
It feels good, man. I just always remember Hussle telling us, you know, about what he wanted to build, about the brand, and then giving us so many insights, like you say, telling us, man, you got to read these books, or this is this, or just always pouring into us, and really, for me, making me believe that, you know, something like this was possible. As far as, number one, from the music, I remember when he was, you know, a little kid telling me, we gonna have our record label, including me in it, and we gonna do this, and maybe telling me to read a book and see how Cash Money and them did it, and how, you know, No Limit did it, and how Jay, and it's just, I'm like, man. Then he got business cards, and then now I'm believing. We putting up posters, and so on every level, you know, going up until, you know, when he was telling us about the brand, about Marathon, I think he was always the architect, and it was always, you know, educating himself at a high level, but then coming back and making sure, you know, he gave the game, and then holding us to a standard too to educate ourselves. But I say all that to say, on top of that, I was always having convos with him on business, or like, man, we got to do this, and he used to always be like, hold on, bro, we're gonna get there. Like, we're gonna get the money, but my shit is more important. My shit is bigger than this. And sometimes I didn't really fully understand. I'm like, man, what you talking about, man? But he was always adamant, like, nah, my shit gotta mean something. You know what I mean? And he was like, my shit gotta inspire people. So to see now, like you said, people inspired, and people, they love the music, but more than just the music, they loved him as a person. Like you say, with all these different things. And that was always the biggest thing for him. Like, I seen him turn down all type of deals, or like, man, we need a single. Like, I ain't chasing that. My shit gotta inspire people. So to see people inspired is like, you know, job well done in my eyes, just thinking and happy. And like I said, that make me smile. And when you go back and when you look at all the interviews and you really look, like, sometimes when we working, we putting our heads down and we just going, but to look and see all the different things, and to me, it's amazing.
Let me ask you a question. Where did Nip get that from? You know, they say a lot of times a person who he become, a lot of it come from the household that he come out of. You feel what I'm saying? When I met Nip was the first introduction to me of an intelligent gang member. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
I had never met nobody that was affiliated with no type of gang, no type of street shit that talked like that. Like, every time I was around Nip, he never talked about street shit like that. It was always something else, you know, what he was trying to do. You feel what I'm saying? His vision, where he was trying to take this shit to. I'm trying to step, you feel what I'm saying? So he was like my first introduction of like a intelligent gang member. You know what I'm saying? Where did it come from? Like, it come from the pops, you know.
You got a lot of that shit from Blacc Sam. Gotta give him his credit.
One thing that
kept us straight when we used to, like, about to be crashing, we'd still think about, like, oh, six, hold on, Sam, I'm about to put that shit up. You get right. Like, all right. Like, you see what I'm saying? So that kept a nigga grounded when a nigga was, like, crashing, you know what I mean? So I gotta give it to you, Sam.
Come on, thank you, bro. But, you know, I appreciate that. But Hussle, people ask me all the time, Hussle was just special. So from when we was little kids, and, you know, I was taller than him and trying to boss him around and thinking he was special then, and he used to always put us, we was starving in the summertime. Nobody got food on the block. We trying to figure out how we gonna get some food, and he pull up on his bike like, where you at? He like, man, I found a church. They giving out free food. Shut the fuck up, Hussle. And he like, follow me. So you got 20 kids on bikes following the youngest one, Hussle. He's leading. He's a natural leader. And sure enough, we pull up to a church on West Boulevard. We walking in. And they're like, hey, sit down. And we sitting down, they giving us food, pouring juice. We couldn't believe it. We like, Hussle.
Oh, man, we here every day.
Yeah, so we would laugh.
Motherfucker was a hustler for real.
Yeah, for sure, man. Everybody would laugh and hustle.
Yo, feeding kids. I'll be right back.
Facts. And we got millions of them stories. So people ask me, you know, when did he or when was it? It was just, he was special. And then the people around pouring into him also, when you pour into something that's already special and already talented, it's like adding fuel to the fire, because he would just soak up as much as he could from my father, and my father being where he was from, and, you know, talking to him and being on politics. And we couldn't watch cartoons until Papa's finished watching CNN. Yeah. So we mad as a motherfucker watching CNN, but Hussle's soaking it up. And from a young kid, and my pops always had books. And Hussle would read the books, and then he would force me to read them. Right. But he was naturally wanted to, you know,
learn,
educate himself, you know, source magazines. He was a student of hip hop. He go spend his last. I'm trying to tell him, man, save the money. He's like, man, fuck it. I'm buying albums. I'm buying magazines. So he was young and gifted, and I think he always poured back into people and always wanted to be and make whoever was around him feel involved.
Yeah.
So that was another special thing, because he would go find something, resources or whatever, and bring it back. And he been doing that. And, you know, we feel like Hussle was the golden child, like, on every level. Like, we went to school in Watts, and it took me like 4 years to be the man at that school and feel comfortable. Hussle came in the 6th grade and did that shit in like 2 weeks. He was just taking, he in the projects. He's like, hey, hold on, bro. Everybody love him. All the girls, your brother. I'm like, man, this nigga took over, beating up niggas at school. So he was just, you know, very like charismatic. He knew how to communicate, and he knew how to talk to people. And when he came in the room, his presence was, yeah, man, his presence was like, was strong. And it wasn't in the wrong type of way. It was in an inclusive way. Like, everybody felt welcome and felt listened to. He remembered people's names. He was just, you know, a special person, man.
Right. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy is that how you feel about, like, Nip, like, he was always special. That's how he felt about me, you know what I mean? Like, he always followed his big cousin. I got a bald head, he got a bald head. Nigga was 13 running around with a bald head.
I'm the one that put you in the studio first.
What I'm saying, but
say that. Just
he was 13 running around with a bald head. Did I put you in the studio
first? Did I put you in the studio?
Because I had one rap.
I was your first man.
Cuz, you the shit. I had one rap. He rode me to every hood. Yo, my cousin the shit. He got one rap. Niggas like, one rap.
Put him under contract, gave you a bundle. I said, here go your pay, here go your advance. I gave you a bundle of weed, like $60 pack, and you signed that contract and it was on. You went in the studio and you rapped your life away. I took that, as long as you don't forget that I took you to the studio.
He did. He was a rapper. I wasn't a rapper.
I knew you had.
No, when I heard that one rap, you knew my shit was better than all 155 raps you had. You was like, this nigga special. He the golden child.
I took him to the studio.
Cuz got a baldy, he wasn't got a baldy at 14.
Your hair went out. You ain't had no. You was bald at 15. But Bino, so.
This episode of Million Dollars Worth of Game is brought to you by Stella Blue. Crafted with 100% Colombian coffee, each can is good source of protein and comes in 2 smooth flavors, espresso cafe mocha and espresso sweet cream. But the great thing about Stella Blue is that the benefits go beyond the great taste themselves. Every purchase support animal rescue organizations. So when you drink Stella Blue, not only are you drinking great tasting coffee, you're also helping save more dogs. And if lattes aren't your thing, Stella Blue has a variety of formats of customizable coffee. So if you need that little bit of energy, you need that pick-me-up, you need that I'm a little down, pop, Stella Blue. You know what it'll do. Get you right where you need to be. You hear what I'm saying? And they got the lattes, they got the mochas, they got all different types of flavors going on. So if you know you don't like this one, then you'll like this one. If you don't like that one, then you'll like this one. So when you out and about, just know Stella Blue, Colombian coffee, each can that gets sold also helps to save some dogs somewhere. So it's good coffee, and it's a great thing that they're doing as well. So when you're out and about, make sure you go to StellaBlue.com. Try it now. Stella Blue, great coffee, and it's also saving lives. Help the dogs. Stella Blue, right?
When did you sit down and y'all had that moment where Hussle was like, this music thing, this the move, this real, this the way? When did that moment happen?
What you mean?
Like when you doing the music with
When y'all was young.
But y'all was young. Like when it was like this is.
Well, I wouldn't even dare around the day.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like, cause you gotta think about it. Y'all was doing music. It was a little later, but still like 16 and all that. Because it take time for it to really be real and for it to really click, even though you got music out. To where you look at it and you learn in the game, because he always was a student to keep learning. Was there ever a moment where he was like, yo, this shit is, and you peeped like, oh my God, this could be something?
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's two answers to that, you know what I'm saying? Like from the first day, bro, called my phone, you know what I'm saying, and just me pulling up and just seeing what was possible. It's crazy because, you know, I put up that day to work with bro, and Dolph put up that same day, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Like that, rest in peace.
You know what I'm saying? It's real crazy, you know, to me. But it's that moment, and then there's moments like, you know, we went on a cruise and Hussle got like a fly ass, you know what I'm saying, room in that motherfucker with a balcony. We just on the back of that motherfucker, you know, we on the back of that motherfucker just smoking, listening to this shit before we put it out, you know what I'm saying? And then bro just like, this shit gonna do numbers type shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just the moments like where we really sit and reflect on just the work.
See, this really is like a bittersweet moment for us because we always sit around and like when we talk about our top 5 artists that we never got, Nip is always number 1.
From the rip.
You feel what I'm saying? So just the fact that to have his brothers here, you know what I mean, his family, you know what I mean, the people that represent him the hardest and the most, and keep his name alive, keep his dream alive, keep his companies alive, you know what I mean? It's a bittersweet moment, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because he definitely was coming, because before we had this, I had Gillie Wallo, and I was doing the Dollaz. I'm one of the only boys that interviewed him in the game, and it was like just trying to tell, like, this right here, and he was giving it up. He was getting up $1 million worth of game, and the game he gave out there about doing your music, the same thing that you could do today. So that's why I always be thankful about the information. Like, he's an almanac of information. If you just go online and grab all the links, grab all the literature, you cool. You can walk through life. Now, Bino, in creating these videos, what is your approach? How did the team come together and say, damn, this is how we gonna do this? The videos, you know, because it was like, Nip always had this thing where as though the video wasn't a video. It was like it was a short film. So how do you look at it now? How do the team sit down and look at it like, no, we're gonna do this like that, this gonna be like this? How do y'all go about it?
Man, well, first of all, we got 1 million group chats. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all be in there.
We in the bitches. And shout out my dog Norby, you know what I'm saying?
Norby, that's who was with Nip when I first met him.
Directed these motherfuckers, and yeah, we all just as a team, collectively, you know what I'm saying, put a plan together, you know, Norby draw it up. Everybody play a role and just, you know, we just execute, bro. It really wasn't no overthinking. We was out there shooting them bitches till like 2:30 a.m. some nights, like just, you know.
But how do it feel? Because a lot of times when we get with artists, it be them, they manager, and they just be figuring it out. How do it feel to have a brotherhood behind you while you doing this music, that you're not alone, that you got a whole like different mind? How do it feel to have that, and what's the importance of having that for the artists out there now? Because you've been in the game for over 10 years, so you understand it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these artists don't understand, but what is the importance of it, you know, and what game can you get the younger people out there now that's running around and ain't got no team?
Well, I feel like the importance of it is the most authentic thing you can do. You know what I'm saying? It's just rooted. I feel like, you know, it don't feel like work at that point. It kind of just feel like you and your brothers building something type shit. So that's how I look at it. I appreciate it. I wouldn't have it no other way. I don't want a bunch of random, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see that a lot, but nah, that ain't this over here. It's important for us, I feel like, to push this legacy. Like, the marathon continues, you know? It gotta continue. That's all it's gonna ever be.
One thing I can say though is, you know, we've been in here kicking it for a few hours now before we started filming. You know what I mean? And the energy and the love in the building is exceptional. You know what I mean? Like, you really understand that these brothers back here, no matter where they came from, what hood they came from, what section they come from, what background they is, they really fuck with each other. So, you know what I mean? That's rare, you know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers just be there for the ride. Oh, you really see that y'all niggas really fuck with each other. You feel what I'm saying? Just through the conversations, y'all kicking it, talking shit to each other, playing around, giving each other nicknames and shit. My man that came in and gave 10 niggas nicknames. Nigga, you ain't call me back, lame ass nigga. I'm like, nah, these niggas really fuck with each other, man. You know what I mean? And they really moving on one accord for the greater cause. You know what I mean? So I commend y'all brothers for that real talk. Cause when I sense and feel a family environment, I really understand it. You know what I mean? We go everywhere, and you be like, niggas don't really fuck with each other like that, man. A bunch of these niggas here because they just wanted to be in the motherfucking video. Y'all niggas is here because y'all really support what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? So I commend y'all niggas for that, man.
What's your favorite songs on the album, Beach?
See, I can't answer that. Like,
man, BH fried,
I'm
man.
Right.
He
You
said
already
right.
know what
He
I'm
said
gonna
I
say.
can't answer that.
You
I'm
know what
stuck.
I'm gonna say.
BH over here like this, he 200 puffs in every time you cut a BH. I was working with Nipsey, he was great.
He cooks.
What's your favorite songs on the album? I don't even know. This nigga fried.
For sure, all of them though.
All of them.
All of them.
Sam, how do you identify what the people gonna receive when they 12 that night, they push it, first song, because I heard it. What do you feel as though they gonna receive? If you could define it.
I think what was important for us was that when they do press play on it, they know that this is something that Hussle and Bino created together.
Yes.
Sequenced, sent it to Ali to mix. And me personally, I remember Hussle giving it to me and, telling me, listen to it and tell me what you think. And so whenever that happens from Hussle, I know it's pretty much done.
It's a wrap.
Because sometimes it can be like, he don't want to hear what I got to say while he's working on it. Yeah. It's like, hey, bro, this is what I'm about to do. Tell me what you think. And whenever I get anything at that point, I know what it is. It's a masterpiece. And so I listen to it anxiously, and I hit him immediately like, man, this shit out of here. So I feel like this is going to be a treat for people. And, it's Hussle at his finest. It's Bino at his finest. And then them together collectively always bring something extra in my eyes. Like, I know Hussle loved working with Bino and loved going to the studio with Bino. And that's why, I had love for Bino before I even knew him or met him, because I understood that creatively, music-wise, and they was close friendship, but as far as musically, he was somebody that helped the creative flow. Mm-hmm. Like, Bino get in there and go, and then Hussle be like, oh, and get in there and go. So when those two were together, I know they were creating a lot of music, and it's something good I feel like people are gonna enjoy.
The best compliment I could give you about this music is it don't sound outdated. See, a lot of times when people pass away, you know what I mean, people go and throw out albums of the shit that motherfuckers didn't put on albums. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Or they take verses, they put beats behind them, they go get a bunch of artists to jump. This shit sound like y'all was in the studio together recording it. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure. That's what it was.
That's what I'm saying. You can tell because his flow is on every, it's perfect. You feel what I'm saying? The togetherness of the songs, you like, oh no, they already had this in the tuck. You feel what I'm saying? For real. A lot of times people pass away and then you hear the music and you be like, he wouldn't have put that shit out if he was living. You know what I mean? Like, no, this shit right here, they gonna be fucked up.
I feel like Hussle a cheat code for that shit though. Like Hussle whole catalog timeless. He's just like his sound timeless. It ain't like he like a trendy rapper. He ain't follow trends and shit like that. He got his his own bag. Right. So I feel like, me approaching the records on this shit, like these ain't just beats. I'ma choose like in a Bino session, you know what I'm saying, solo, some solo shit. Yeah. So it's really, challenging me and, you know what I'm saying, stretching. But he always met me halfway as far as, creative collaboration going, shit like that. But it was always me kind of, you know what I'm saying, having to step up and, kind of approach shit like I wouldn't normally approach, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
How do you, and this the BH, right, Sam, whoever, and you, Bino. Over the years, I run into family members of artists that had neither been on the platform or that me and Gil was close with. One of the main things I run into is there's always a problem with music, or there's always a problem with something, or getting things clear, or there's always something, and it's always the out of sight, out of mind. Do y'all ever have any problems with that? Because it's cool to post somebody or say they got love for somebody publicly, but when you see their team, it don't match. The energy don't match. The people that they love is like, you know how important these people is to them, but, Hussle ain't around, you won't show them the love that you were showing with Hussle. Did y'all ever go through any of that in this game? Sample clearances or verse clear, anything?
Me personally, I feel like everybody who had relationships with Hussle and spent like time with Hussle, it meant so much to them that without question they would, whatever it is, for the kids, for Hussle, for the family, and for the team. So anybody that I knew had genuine relationships with bro, I feel like it just was an obligation that they were honored to, be there and be supportive. And that goes from anybody. The list is too long, but people that I didn't even have relationships with, and that's a testament to how much of a good person bro was, because people felt obligated. Like, look, man, your bro, man. I go to Maxfield's, and the guy in there pulled my niece to the side and explained to us how they love Hussle so much. And, people come in and disrespect people all day. They see, but Hussle came in and spoke to everybody. And the dude telling me I was the one that used to help your brother, but we love him in here. So just hearing those things from so many different people is always, put things in perspective and remind me, like, man, Hussle, not only people, like you say, that we're close and that we're blessed that are supportive. It's people that we don't even know that just because they have so much respect for bro, when they see us, they want to go out of their way to explain real experiences and things that, touch them that Hussle has done.
That's major. Now, I've been sitting here, so me and Adam, after this, we probably got to go through something, because he said that my grub was pulling up. I've been here for hours waiting for my marathon. For y'all that don't know, I created the veggie burger on the menu. A lot of people nobody talk about that. I just want to throw that out there. And I was the first chef at Marathon, the first one to.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
I was over there before. I was the first chef over there, cuz. I made the first burgers that ever went out the window, man.
Who the fuck ate them?
The dude, the cleanup dude, he was in there. Some dude came through the Poppy, Lil Mac. He came through the clean. He was like, "Yeah, I ate them," but I'm just saying, like, I'm waiting for the grub. I'm thinking it was gonna pop up. I keep seeing. Oh, there we go. Come on, there we go. See. See, that's what I'm talking. This the veggie setup, right?
You already said you.
Yeah, I'm going over.
This the
there,
veggie
you
setup,
know.
right?
Yeah.
This what I made, you know what I mean?
I'm going over. I need my joint.
Sauce is everything. Where that magic sauce at? I told you to give me extra sauce. The sauce is everything. Oh man. Don't hate on me. Boy,
Thank
y'all-
you. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Like, what's up, dude, man? Yeah, but one thing about Sam, he gonna sell shit to a motherfucker on the toilet with diarrhea already. Yeah. He gonna make it fucking pop, yeah. Got the burgers, got the backwoods. What other companies you got, man?
Man.
I know you got 2 marathons, right?
Yep. Oh, the burgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You opening up any more?
Hopefully. We're trying to come to Philly, man. We gotta holler at y'all, man.
Please, come on. Please come to Philly. I want in.
Come on.
Please, I want to be a silent partner.
Now,
I'll be in that motherfucker every day dancing. Go to bed.
there's a bunch of different properties under Marathon. Could you tell us all y'all collaborations, partnerships, different entities y'all got?
Yep. We got Marathon Clothing, Marathon Burger, Marathon Films,
Marathon Records.
All Money In Records. But
All Money In Records.
Also created like a Marathon Music.
Yeah.
So it kind of falls in that realm. It's so many different things that we working on, any concepts, but just the marathon as a whole and the brand. Hussle always was, telling us like, man, this is a lifestyle brand. So anything, food, entertainment, music, fashion, like this is something that we build that when they see that marathon bar on it, they understand the vision of the brand. And we've been blessed to have collaborations and do different things within the space that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Bino. I'm thinking about like, when are we gonna get this documentary of them? I just like, I know it's some hidden scenes of this stuff, man. Where's this stuff at? I was trying to get something like, ain't nobody, where's the hidden scenes, the documentary of the making of the, like where's all this? I know y'all got some mean footage.
Yeah, no, we for sure working on the doc. Norby, again, for sure.
Norby's where Norby at, bro? Norby's somewhere working, he's a beast, man. To have team players like that, just point out people in this room for me. Show me the different parts that they play.
Man, bro, it's really, I feel like, as far as us, bro, if it's team, out the blue, all money in, it's anybody is all hands on deck, whatever part need to be played at that time. Like, just for instance, my dog Marathon John, I mean, bro, he, you know what I'm saying, he'd drive Hussle, you know what I'm saying, he done recorded me before, he not an engineer, you know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
You feel me? It's just like.
I thought John was solely into the restaurant game. When I met John at Marathon, I'm thinking he just the dude that know about the food and all this other stuff. Damn, he's a big, you doing engineer work?
I feel like when it comes to the mission, bro, everybody approach it real humble. And, ain't no egos here. You feel me? Everybody's just willing to play a part, whatever it is.
That's major.
Yeah, for sure.
I see your energy is different, right? Because I didn't see you before, because you more energized, man. This thing sparked you. Because I didn't see you before over the years. I catch you in traffic, different places. But now you just like, it was like, you done came alive, bro. I just got to acknowledge that because it's like something about this project. You could just see the energy. Your energy is totally different, bro.
Yeah.
And you just ready. It's like you just want, but you also want some shit like, I got something for y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's a fucking game. That energy is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, okay. Hey, like you know who the fuck I am. If you don't, you're gonna find out, and that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Straight up. No, but that's how I gotta be because it's like, man, we in a game where it's though. There's so many different levels to this shit. It's like, cause you gotta think about this. That title alone is strong. That shit is strong.
Hell yeah.
And to be able to back it up for what I heard, And you know what's crazy? I ain't even gonna hold you. And Gil always say this shit. Brittany sent me the album, right? And Gil always be like, man, cause I'm like, damn, he sent me this album. I be always want to leak shit for some reason. I be like, damn, I got somebody I want to. Gil, but like, you can't do that, man. I be like, damn, I should just post this on social media, man. Get this joint started.
You think
like,
you be mad if I do this one song? Yes.
Cause I be getting you know what's crazy? But this why
Fuck, you gonna put somebody's song out.
This why I be so crazy. This why I be so crazy. I get all these albums before they come out. I be like, damn, motherfuckers gotta wait for this shit. I should just drop this shit. I should start my own mymixtape.com.
You did that shit with my man. What's my man? He throw a suit on.
No, I ain't do that. It was already out. That was out already. That's my shit. That was out already, cuz. That was already out. That was already out.
He woke up in the morning, my watch is getting thicker.
Phoenix, that's my nephew.
I'm like, man, I thought that was some AI songs. I said, man, this nigga making AI songs. Man, what the fuck is he doing? I'm thinking he trying to say that's him and shit. He done put a suit on.
That's my shit right there. But no.
Young Boy's gonna fuck you up, man. Song came out one day before.
No, that wasn't like that.
Yes, it was.
I saw it and thought he was the one who made the song. Now I'm just fucking around.
I did. It was the first time I heard the song.
I let him get it. But no, man.
But we ain't gonna sit and watch you eat, nigga. We fucking.
Why you mad? Don't hate on me, nigga. Don't hate the play, hate the game, nigga. I get my shit, you know what I mean? I invented this shit.
I like my shit fresh off the grill, nigga. Fuck what you doing?
You know what? I always be hitting Sam. I be like, man, they need, where's all the places? Y'all probably can't say where Marathon is going, but we need Marathon all over the country, man.
Philly next. Fuck you talking about? Silent Partners. Shut up.
Yeah, we coming to Philly for sure. We got something working in New York, Times Square. It's being remodeled now. So we blessed to be able to come out there soon. And then we got something in Vegas on the Strip.
Damn. That's money.
So since he want to eat real quick, I got some shit for you, Gillie.
Oh my God.
I can put this shit on camera, right? Oh,
yeah, man, shut up. Being a scary ass nigga.
Oh, yeah.
That's some shit.
Sam coming.
Oh, hold the fuck up. Y'all see it.
Yeah, that
hold
box
up.
shit.
Yeah, nigga, go ahead and eat, nigga. I'm. Must be some Wallo shit in here too, cause it's a large. But yeah.
No, it's mine. It don't matter. That's mine. He can open it. I mean, I'm opening this food.
I mean, hold on, man.
Sam, what if I?
That's the medium?
No, but what if I'm a supporter and I want to buy that box? How much does the box cost for people out there?
Yeah, there we go.
That's the Black Friday box.
Hold up,
This is the VIP box.
The VIP box. How much?
That's y'all.
You can't buy this box.
Oh my God, well, so okay. I might have to
Oh
put
man,
that
there's
up.
all types of sweatshirts in this drink. Dang. Look at hold on, these sweatpants. Oh, yeah. What we talking about? Oh, these Wallos though, these are a little large. Nigga be wearing sweatpants, no drawers and shit.
He's a hater.
I be understanding that shit. Gonna try to convince me, dog, you about to be 50 man about in the drawers. Fuck is you talking about, man? Old niggas don't wear drawers no more, man. He be on some bullshit, man. Yeah, man, we got a bunch of, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say this though, cuz this is how you running late. Hey John, damn that. John Ben sent me a kit for stuff with you and all that. I gave it to nephew. He sent me a kit already. He sent me the mother load. Nephew was at the studio. He was like, damn, all your size. I passed off. Took my shit to the crib. John Ben sent me the fucking joint. Not this box, but it was a bunch of shit. Neff was going to college and I passed it off.
Why you passing my shit off?
You wasn't there. You got to catch that. If you ain't at you don't catch the package at the house. Nigga, I was at the studio.
Dog, I be at the studio. You get all the packages there.
You always put my shit. Put my
There
shit
you go.
inside.
You want to pass shit off? Everybody wear 10 and a half. You get sneaks there every other fucking day. Watch what I do.
But listen,
Pass my
Sam,
shit
listen,
the
man.
fuck off.
First of all,
Another ass nigga.
First of all,
let me see this. Oh,
Let
it's a
me get to
motherfucking suede box, nigga.
This may be your size.
Oh yeah, huh?
You always pass my. Don't
Let's
pass
see
my.
my actual shit.
Let me see this shit. Man.
This is sweet. Oh Lord.
For real.
Oh, look at the inside. Can they get this box right here?
Damn, this shit hard.
Yeah, those was limited. They could order that. That came with a
96 of the
certain
world of
sweater.
followers. Oh yeah, this gotta go. Y'all got machines? Oh my God, this shit crazy.
Nigga, like gifts.
Yeah, dude. Take that. They can hit. Yeah. This that shit.
You know what I mean?
You got the money counter? Oh yeah. That joint crazy, ho. I seen this on the brand, right? Count that paper out, baby.
Talk to me.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, that motherfucker heavy too. All money in. Put that right in the studio, cuz this is a classic. It's that back end. That's that back end counter right there.
That's the real one. So you can put any denomination and it'll read the barcodes and tell you the total.
Ooh. That shit crazy, cuz.
You know what I mean? Make a nigga feel like it's 2006, man. Yeah.
We had that little punk ass package. You got caught with the 5 pounds of Reggie. You only got locked up with 5 pounds, cuz that shit don't count. That shit, niggas smoke that. Niggas drive around in the car and smoke that. You got locked up with that, made like it was a big bust. Talking about the fans. I called from jail, man. He ain't just indicted me, man. I said, cuz it was in the paper. That was the state cops. You got caught with 5
First of all,
pounds.
you're lying, nigga. When that shit came through the Daily News,
5 pounds
nigga,
of Reggie.
when that shit hit the Daily News, tell the truth.
Niggas always hyping shit up too.
Bro, when that shit hit the Daily
They
News
just
and that shit
indicted me.
came up to jail, and they said, yo, Lo, you told me what happened. And they said, Lo, your cousin just got locked up. You said, for what? He said, 98 pounds of weed. What you say?
Cuz.
What did you say?
I said, listen.
Tell the truth, nigga.
I ain't say shit. I thought you was doing something, right? So when I called you home, you said, yeah, man, I just came home, they indicted me. I said, how the fuck you home then, nigga? They indicted you. And then when I found out it was Reggie, the 98 go down to 10. If it's Reggie, they don't count. Reggie don't count. So I'm like, this nigga bullshit, man.
He called home, damn, cuz.
They got that marathon OG. They got that real shit.
That's how you was doing it.
Now, if you'd have got caught with that legal marathon, it'd have been
He told
different.
me that's how you was doing it.
It'd have been different.
You could have threw some more on my books, cuz. Like, damn, baby.
Get the fuck out of here.
He probably thought I was coming up there with him. Nope.
That's another story.
You guys skiola, nigga.
But listen, man, this is what we doing right here.
Shout out to God.
Everything we do is prolific.
Fucking lawyer in the state of Pennsylvania.
Everything we do is prolific. Bino, when they push play, what's gonna happen?
Man, it's gonna be a nostalgic feeling, bro. It's gonna be a moment, you know. It's history. It's, you know, it's just gonna feel. I'm hoping it feels exactly how we intended on motherfuckers to feel when we dropped it, when we made it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. How it was gonna feel?
Timeless. Movie.
It's gonna feel prolific.
There you have it. It's $1 million worth of game. Prolific. All money in. Rest in peace to Nip. We love you, brother.
Yes, sir.
And it's just like that.
Right.